what caused that fire.
The time is now 5:04. Turning to COVID-19, the Department of Justice responding to a judge who blocked the Biden administration's vaccine mandate. It applies to companies that have more than 100 workers. The DOJ argues states opposing the mandate have not proven how their claimed injuries, quote, outweigh the harm of a shot that will save thousands of lives. Now, the governor also says the temporary block is unnecessary because the mandate doesn't take effect until January. Meanwhile, opponents claim it is a case of executive overreach.
Some progress on the booster front. It looks like Pfizer will request emergency authorization for a third shot for all adults. Right now, it's only available to people 65 and older and for those that are at high risk. Now, Pfizer has not said when or if it will request a booster for people under 18. And the first doses of the vaccine are already in the arms of several kids between the ages of 5 and 11 years old here in Alabama. Among them, John Michael and Abigail Moran. And for them, it was no problem.
The needle wasn't really long. It just poked a little and it didn't really hurt.
You can have more fun and you won't have to stay in your house so much.
Sarah Killian is joining us in our studio this morning, and it probably goes without saying, but not every child is going to be as cooperative as John Michael. So if parents want to get their child to get the shot, there are some things that they can hopefully do, Sarah, to make things go smoother, right?
Yeah, absolutely, Carla. Definitely things to make this a little less scary. You know, needles can cause a lot of anxiety no matter what shot you're getting. Right now, many parents of children ages 5 to 11 are signing them up to get the COVID-19 vaccine. At this point, these children have probably received several vaccines in their lives, but that doesn't make the process any less scary. Dr. Mary Mason is the founder of Little Medicine Medical School. Here are some tips that she's sharing to help make the vaccination process a little easier for your child. Put a positive spin on the visit by reminding kids that doctors help them stay healthy and strong. Bring a favorite stuffed animal or toy to keep your child company. Familiarize your child with the tools that the pediatrician uses. And finally, praise your kids for a job well done at the doctor's office. Now, the COVID vaccine for children has been out less than a week. If you're looking to get a shot for your child, you can head over to vaccines.gov. There you'll find all the locations in our area where the pediatric dose of the vaccine is available. You can also find a link to make an appointment. Rick?
Okay, thanks a lot, sir. Appreciate you. One of the newest laws in our state now giving Alabama residents the right to access to loved ones in hospitals during a public health emergency. That legislation named after Harold Sachs. He's the former Republican Party chief of staff who died during the pandemic. His family was never allowed to see him during his final days.
And so from that day on, 3 days after he passed, we decided this was not going to happen again and that we are going to make change. And whether that's through legislation or whatever it takes, we are going to be the family that steps up and does it because no other family should have to go through what we went through. And so that's exactly what we did.
Well, Ms. Baldwin says seeing a familiar face is vital. If you'd like to see more about this story, we have it in full. It's inside of our free WVTM 13 app. Just click on the coronavirus section.
And gas prices are continuing to rise across the nation and right here at home. The national average per gallon is right at $3.41. California has the highest prices at $4.60, and the Sooner State coming in with the lowest gas prices at just over $3 a gallon. Now here in Alabama, we're looking at about $3.20, and this is one of the first times that our state has not been included in the nation's 10 lowest gas prices. Birmingham's average cost right now around $3.18, and that's up more than 20 cents in the last month. The cheapest gas in the state is in Clay County at $3.11. 5:08 right now, and if you didn't like hearing about those gas prices, you probably don't want to hear about this either, Rick.
Okay, do I have to give the news here? I guess.
Yeah,
well,
it's up
latest,
to you.
yeah, latest price increase is hitting you right where it counts, and that is in the stomach. Get this, Kraft Mondelez and Heinz planning on charging more for some of your favorite snack foods. We are talking Oreos, they're going to cost you more. Chips Ahoy. Oh no. Ritz crackers. Mondelez has raised the price by 7%, and Kraft has already initiated his 5% increase. In fact, Jell-O and mac and cheese prices are up 15 and 20%. Unbelievable. We're talking about mac and cheese, and you know, you call me crazy, but you know, that old Kraft, you put the half a cup of water like you're a sophomore in college and you heat it for, you don't like that?
I'm going to call you crazy because nothing beats some real homemade baked in the oven.
In the casserole dish.
Mac and cheese.
I get you, but
In a pinch, though, in a pinch, the powder works,
In a
right?
pinch. I mean, I could eat those all day.
All right, we've got temperatures that are starting in the 30s and 40s this morning. 7 o'clock, we'll go with some mid-40s in the metro area, and we'll warm pretty fast. 10 o'clock numbers close to 66, 74 at 1, 70 at 4 o'clock. And we'll start off with plenty of sunshine today, and then once we get into the afternoon hours, we'll likely have some clouds moving in. Still no rain expected today or tomorrow, and then we'll see a front coming in with temperatures dropping off quite a bit by the end of the week and into the weekend. Harmony?
Thanks, Steph. This morning, looking at our Alabaster Full Moon Barbecue camera overlooking I-65. Always so nice to see the folks traveling nice and easy out there. Lots of 18-wheelers on the road, too. But like Stephanie said, it's a nice morning for your weather forecast. Not looking at any raindrops. 17 minutes, Alabaster to Birmingham, breaking down a couple of drive times for you. 4:59 to University. That's going to be your longest stretch, likely because there's about 1,000 potholes between that stretch of roadway. Just saying. Top Golf camera, the surface of the sun, I guess, is underneath the 5920 bridge, but we're going to get that under control as well, too. 25 minutes will get you into town from Calera this morning. Under 10 minutes, though, from Gardendale to Birmingham. All of these drive times are based upon you approaching the interstate. Your neighborhood may need about 10-15 minutes to navigate out of there. 280 westbound this morning from Chelsea to Birmingham, under 20 minutes. Not too bad. Back to you.
Thanks, Harmony. Both Alabama and Auburn looking to right the ship a little bit this week. Next, coming up next segment, we're going to hear from coaches Harsin and Saban. We got Bill Clark as well. Lots of college football talk for you straight ahead.
And some of your favorite hiking spots in our area are getting an upgrade. We're going to tell you about $2 million in grants that will make these trails safer and more accessible.
Welcome back in. It is 5:13. The Crimson Tide of Alabama hoping to return to form this weekend after an up-and-down game against LSU. Look, Coach Saban praised his players after the game Saturday. However, he looked at the tape on Sunday, says his team has plenty to work on.
There's obviously a lot of things that we need to fix. It didn't look like an Alabama team out there in some phases of our team. You know, we're all responsible for that. It starts with me. You know, we need to get those things fixed.
Well, that's truth from the coach. Meanwhile, down on the plains, the Auburn Tigers continues that SEC gauntlet, welcoming Mississippi State to Jordan-Hare Saturday morning. Of course, this week, Brian Harsin says the focus will be on overcoming adversity, and coach says that was a frustrating loss to Texas A&M.
The message is, all right, how do we now learn from this, and when we get back into a situation like that again, which we will be, there'll be some adversity, there'll be things that don't go our way. How do we get right back into it and go focus on the task at hand?
Okay, 2 wins this week. You heard it here first, Carla, early pick. All right, game times for November 20th. We've got them, Bama, Arkansas, 2:30. That's on CBS. UAB, UTSA kicking off at the same time, and that game available on ESPN3. And then the doubleheader, you got Auburn going to South Carolina and Columbia, and that game will be on ESPN at 6 o'clock.
All right, our time right now is 5:15, and tomorrow Brookwood Baptist Medical Center breaks ground on a new $30 million facility. As 18,000 square foot building will replace their current operating rooms, and the new facility will be home to 13 new technologically advanced OR suites, and Governor Ivey will also be there for that. And new this morning, if you're looking for work, Winn-Dixie wants to hire you. This Friday, the grocery store is holding a company-wide hiring day. They're looking for full and part-time employees. The interviews will be conducted in every store from 1 until 6. And if you're interested, you're urged to go ahead and apply online at segrocers.com. And here's something that our old buddy from yesterday, Nimble-Will Nomad, will enjoy. This is more than $2 million that's been earmarked for recreation areas in our state.
Yeah, the federal funding will make improvements to 14 trail projects across the state, among them Moss Rock Preserve, $110,000 to help the city of Hoover add handicap accessibility to the trail, including a viewing platform at the Boulder Field Trailhead, new parking lot as well. The city of Dora will receive money to add lighting to the Horse Creek Trail. And in Gadsden, a new bridge will be installed across Cascade Creek up at the Black Creek Trail system. That's the same system, by the way, that runs through Nakalula Falls Park. So I know Steph is interested. You like to get on that bike and go up to Oak Mountain, and so we're trying to make your ride better.
I appreciate that. Yes, and for everybody to enjoy too. And boy, we've got some really good weather to spend some time outdoors, at least in the near future anyway. Temperatures will continue to be a little bit above normal this afternoon and really for the next 2 to 3 days. Once we get into the end of the week though, behind this next system, which will bring us some showers on Veterans Day, temperatures are going to turn a little bit colder, quite a bit colder actually once we get into the weekend too. This morning though, we are chilly. You'll need a coat or at least a jacket for a few hours. 45 at 7 o'clock, 53 degrees at 8, and then at 9 o'clock temperatures close to 60 degrees under mostly sunny skies. So we'll warm up pretty fast. But a lot of us are down into the 30s, especially up here along the Highway 278 corridor with 39 in Coleman, 37 in Haleyville, 33 in Gadsden. We've got to close to 40 in Anniston, 44 Birmingham, some low 40s in Tuscaloosa. So by noon, we should be in the low 70s, and I still think we'll have mostly sunny skies. 74 at 2 o'clock this afternoon, so approaching the mid 70s today. Once we get into the mid to late afternoon hours, we'll likely see some high thin cirrus clouds coming in. Help to kind of filter our sunshine a little bit, but should not provide us with any rain for today. And really, rain will hold off until we head into Thursday on Veterans Day. That's when we're expecting some scattered showers, maybe even a few embedded thunderstorms to roll through with this next storm system. So a bumped up rain chances a little bit on Thursday. It's going to be an impact day as well, but then drier for Friday and Saturday. And look how much those temperatures drop too. Highs in the 60s Friday, 50s on Saturday. Looks like we'll be pretty chilly too heading into early next week. Harmony?
Thanks, Steph. Looking right now from our Chelsea